Welcome to Flawless Shoe Reviews. Today we're reviewing the ON Cloudsurfer 2, one of the most popular shoes on the On Cloud range. I'm going to break down the key features of it so you know if it's a good shoe for you, whether you want to use it as for a lifestyle shoe or for running. Firstly, I want to thank T3 Endurance Sports who provided me with this shoe but have no say in the editing process. However, they have provided a very kind 5% discount code that you can use across the website, which you can find in the description below. When we look at the ON Cloudsurfer 2, we've had a couple of changes compared to the previous model. So we no longer have the Speedboard underneath the shoe. Instead, we've got the CloudTec Phase midsole. So as you can see, the holes in the midsole are pointed slightly at an angle in the rear foot and then more flat and horizontal in the forefoot. This is to provide a different type of sensation underfoot. So the diagonal ones on the back of the shoe have to absorb impact, and we've got 37 mils of cushioning in the rear foot and we've got 28 in the forefoot. So we've got a 9 mil difference from the back to the front of the shoe, and the horizontal ones and the less cushionings assist with a snappier push-off phase of the gait cycle when you walk or run. We'll touch on that in a moment, but first of all I just want to talk about some of the key features in the shoe. So it comes in around 250 grams for size 9 men's US, so it does a really good job of keeping it a super light shoe. It has some stability features and some very mild sidewalls on the inside and the outside of the shoe, and it's got a mild sole flare on the forefoot. However, it's what we call a classic neutral shoe, and there's not a huge amount of these left on the market. So if you're someone who needs a little bit more stability and a little bit more support, this is definitely not an option for you. If you like a really classic typical neutral shoe, then this can be an excellent option. It's got a fantastic forefoot rocker to assist with the push-off phase of the gait cycle, and it's got quite a bit of toe spring. So those of you who have irritation in the front of the foot or in the big toe joint, you might not like sitting with that much toe spring as it holds your toes in slight extension. However, majority of you shouldn't have any issue with that, and it's really comfortable when it comes to walking or running at faster paces. When we move up on top of the shoe, we've got a wider toe box than we've seen previously, so a bit more space in there, and we've got a true to size and length. We've got plenty of padding around the tongue that's non-gusseted, and we've got loads of padding around the heel counter, and that's relatively flexible, so there's plenty of give in there. So those of you with sensitivity around the back of the heel shouldn't have any issues with this. When it comes to performance, it's an excellent day-to-day shoe for walking or lifestyle use. It can be compared to the ON Cloud 6, and we'll do a comparison video of that later. When it comes to running, the extra cushioning in this model makes it a better design for more 5 to 10k runs. If you're looking for a light option that's neutral to do some easy short distance runs, then this can be an excellent option. We tried to pick up the pace in this. We struggled a little bit. It didn't have some of the same pickup that we get in other models, but it's still a relatively decent shoe if you're just looking for a lightweight neutral shoe to do some shorter distances in. As I say, if you want to pick them up at discount, check them out in the description below. If you have any questions on them, please drop them in the comment section. Otherwise, like and share and subscribing makes a massive difference. Thanks for tuning in.